Number 1. The script was written in just 2 weeks. Hal Needham, a former Hollywood stuntman turned director, drafted Smokey and the Bandit's entire script in a frantic 2-week writing session. Inspired by his own experiences with cross-country bootlegging runs, transporting Coors beer, which was illegal east of Texas at the time, Needham pitched the idea as a fast-paced car chase comedy. However, studios initially rejected it, seeing it as little more than a B-movie. It wasn't until Burt Reynolds, then one of Hollywood's biggest stars, agreed to star that Universal Pictures greenlit the project. The rushed script meant much of the dialogue, especially Jackie Gleason's legendary rants, was improvised. Despite its slapdash origins, the film's loose, energetic vibe became part of its charm, proving that sometimes the best movies are born from spontaneity rather than over-polished screenplays.
Number 2. Burt Reynolds hated the Pontiac Trans Am. Though the black and gold Pontiac Trans Am became an icon thanks to Smokey and the Bandit, Burt Reynolds was never a fan of the car. He originally wanted the Bandit to drive a Chevrolet Corvette, his personal favourite. However, General Motors, which owned Pontiac, struck a product placement deal, insisting the hero car be the newly redesigned 1977 Trans Am to boost sales. Reynolds reluctantly agreed, but later admitted he found the car uncomfortable and overrated. Ironically, the film's success made the Trans Am a cultural phenomenon, with sales skyrocketing. Years later, Reynolds softened his stance, acknowledging how inseparable the car was from his outlaw image. Still, fans might wonder, would the movie have been the same with a Corvette?
Number 3. Jackie Gleason ad-libbed most of his lines. Sheriff Buford T. Justice's legendary insults, like, "You some bitch," and "I'm gonna barbecue your ass in molasses," were almost entirely improvised by Jackie Gleason. The comedy veteran barely glanced at the script, preferring to react in the moment. Director Hal Needham encouraged this, knowing Gleason's quick wit would make the character even funnier. Some of his best lines came from sheer frustration, like when he smashed a payphone after failing to call his son. Gleason later admitted he based Buford on an angry Southern cop he once met, exaggerating the mannerisms for comedic effect. His performance was so iconic that it earned him a Golden Globe nomination, proving that sometimes the best comedy comes from pure, unfiltered spontaneity.
Number 4. The snowman's hat was a mistake that became iconic. Jerry Reed's signature fur hat as Cletus Snowman Snow wasn't a planned costume choice, but a happy accident, born from necessity. The country singer turned actor had recently shaved his head completely bald for his role in Burt Reynolds' 1976 film Gator. When production began on Smokey and the Bandit shortly after, Reed was self-conscious about his appearance and grabbed what he called a Russian-style rabbit fur hat from the wardrobe department. Director Hal Needham loved the look so much he wrote it into the character, even giving Snowman a line explaining the hat. "This is my snowman's hat. When it's 100 degrees out, I'm cool. And when it's 10 below, my head's warm." In a strange full-circle moment, Reed's musical career actually benefited from the film's success. His album, Eastbound and Down, went gold, and he became a regular on country radio.
Number 5. Sally Field wasn't the first choice. The role of Carrie/Frog went through numerous Hollywood actresses before landing with Sally Field. Producers initially wanted a more established sex symbol like Anne Margaret or Raquel Welch, who later called turning down the role one of my dumbest career moves. Field, then known primarily for lightweight TV roles like The Flying Nun and Gidget, was considered too inexperienced and not glamorous enough. It was only through Burt Reynolds' insistence that she got the part. The two had previously worked together in WW and the Dixie Dance Kings, 1975, and shared undeniable chemistry. Field nearly turned it down herself, fearing it was just a dumb car movie, but Reynolds convinced her it could be special. Her naturalistic performance, including improvised moments like her famous giggle when Bandit first kisses her, helped ground the film's more outrageous elements.